Today we're going to talk about how you can incorporate herbs on your deck so that next time that you're in the kitchen and you're thinking that a little bit of basil or some parsley might spice up your meal, how easy it is to incorporate it into your current landscape theme. Next to me we have a couple different containers that shows you how you can actually use herbs both in a culinary and ornamental way. Basil is probably one of the most popular and most often used herb out there, but basil can actually be kind of boring in a container. So if you start looking at the different types of basils out there that you can work with, such as the pesto basil, the Miss Siam Queen, the spice basil, you can actually incorporate a lot of different color and leaf texture that will kind of serve as a double purpose. We also have your traditional type herbs such as oregano, more basil, your scented geranium. So these are plants that do well together in a container because they're kind of like a little bit on the dry side, but it will give you a little bit different color. When you're working with rosemary, such as this guy right here, you want to keep in mind that rosemary is a herb that likes to stay on the dry side, so this is a good option to keep it in its own container. Rosemary is also one of those type of herbs that you can actually carry over indoors, so that way you have fresh rosemary throughout the whole entire year. When you're also looking at plants, there are some variegated plants out there, such as this variegated salvia. It's something that can give you a nice little pop to your container, and it also looks really attractive when you're putting it into any type of dishes, and it has a great flavor to it. Then we also have your traditional lavender, which lavender is just a great aromatic herb. There are some recipes out there that call for it, but something that's always a lot of fun to have on your container. So it's really easy to grow, and it has just a fantastic purple flower. There are other herbs out there such as mint, which is a perennial here in Nebraska that you need to be a little bit careful about. Mint is a great herb that you can use in your garnishes, such as with iced teas, mojitos. You can even cook with it when you're baking for your desserts and so on. But you really want to be careful because mint can be a tad bit aggressive if you put it in the ground. So mint is a really great plant to put into a container, so that way it doesn't take over your garden and you're trying to pull it out next year. Incorporating these herbs into your containers on your patio not only kind of brings out the beauty of your patio, but it also makes it really easy access. So that way next time you're in the kitchen, you can run out and grab some fresh basil.